Hello everyone and welcome back to Collegedunia Study Abroad. My name is Swapnil and I have another interesting student with me today. But usse pehle, Merry Christmas to you all and a very Happy New Year as well. Today I have Rishikesh Reddy with us who is pursuing his master's degree from St. Louis University. We will be talking in detail about his whole journey. But usse pehle, let's push a little harder and by the new year, let's reach the 15K mark. Now, before we move ahead in the video, in the conversation, if you also have a study abroad dream, description box mein jao, check out the first link, fill in your basic details and our expert counselors will reach out to you very soon. We also have two very interesting offerings, the visa guarantee package and the offer letter guarantee package. So do not forget to ask about the same while you're having a conversation with our counselors. Now, आगे बढ़ते हैं वीडियो में ऋषिकेश रेड्डी के बारे में जानते हैं हु इज दिस गाय व्हाट इज ही डूइंग फ्रॉम सेंट लुइस यूनिवर्सिटी लेट्स गो
Hi. So first of all, that's a big name, so you can just call me Rishi.
Okay, Rishi, do you want to introduce yourself to your viewers?
First of all, thank you for this opportunity. And yeah, hi guys. I'm Rishi. So I had done my bachelor's in MGIT Hyderabad. I'm from Hyderabad. So later I have given DUALINGO, which is called 125 in that. And I applied to universities, a couple of universities where I got admitted in St. Louis University. So for that particular college, the GRE is waived off. So I just got admit only by DUALINGO. So I just went for doing my master's in information systems at St. Louis. So currently I'm at my third semester in St. Louis University, and yeah, that's it. I'll be graduating 2024 May.
Perfect, that would be awesome. Are you excited about ending your whole education journey now and then going forward to the what we call
Kind
the
of
real
almost,
world?
yeah, it's kind of, I think almost is the final stage of education of my life. Yeah, from here we may not be studying again.
Are you back on vacation? You look like you're in an Indian household right now.
Yeah, I'm currently on my vacation. We got a couple of days, so like we got 32 to 40 days of holidays for Christmas. So after completing my third semester, there's a gap of 40 days for my start of my next semester. So I'm home right now.
Perfect. So we'll be talking about right from back when you started your whole study abroad journey to how has been the 3 semesters been for you, right, in the US. So I want to start with while you were researching about where to go and where to go, which program to choose. What was your approach for that? How did you come up to this particular program?
The thing is, after my bachelor's, so I just missed one point in my intro. So after my bachelor's, I joined Accenture. So I worked for almost a year, I guess. Yeah, I worked a year in Accenture. So in that time, I thought it's better to do masters. So while I was in Accenture, I got interested in all these database, database, SQL and all. So there I thought, okay, let's do masters in this. Let's do masters in information systems and do more on database management and all. So there I started applying universities, researching all about all the universities and courses.
What all universities did you apply to?
So I didn't apply much universities. We all got, there's a big amount of application fees for every university. So it's completely waste to apply a lot of universities. So we're going to pick the right ones and apply a couple of universities. So I applied for almost 4 to 5 universities, I guess.
Okay.
I think almost 2 to 3 colleges are free in that. So
can you name all these universities? And these are just US universities?
Yeah, only US.
Okay. Can you probably name them and कहाँ से accepts आए, कहाँ से rejects आए?
So I applied University of South Florida, first college. So I was really interested in that college, but where I got rejected for that college. I don't know why. So later I got applied to St. Louis University and Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville and Arizona State University. And so these 3 universities I got admitted.
ASU also gave you an admit. Why did you choose St. Louis out of all these options? ASU is a pretty decent college.
Yeah, decent college. So the thing is, first thing is tuition fee. So I want to do my masters and not I don't want to spend a lot of money on my masters. I would
Okay.
just want to spend a decent amount of money.
Okay.
And later, I have one friend in St. Louis University already, so I don't have any
Okay.
friend Arizona State University, but I
Okay.
do have a friend in St. Louis University, and I got a scholarship in St. Louis University.
Okay.
So in my circle, I haven't heard the name of St. Louis University in many of the my friend circle or something like that. So that I thought there will not be much Indian students in the St. Louis University.
Okay.
So I thought to choose that one,
Okay.
but which
Okay.
which later I thought it was false actually.
Of
So
course,
that,
of
yeah,
course, we Indians are everywhere. Come on,
yeah,
that is out of the box कि यहाँ पे Indians
it
नहीं होंगे,
was,
वहाँ पे नहीं होंगे,
yeah.
हर जगह होने वाला है. But see, I was going through the rankings, the QS rankings, and St. Louis University saw a huge drop down since the last year's ranking. Right now, I'm not very sure about the specific number, but the current the upcoming 2024 ranking, QS ranking of St. Louis is somewhere around 900, 901 to 920. I think somewhere in the middle of that.
Mhm.
Comparing it to the last year, it was somewhere around 600. So, is it safe to say ranking does not
Actually,
matter
you're
for
wrong.
international
So St.
students?
Louis is in number one position
Okay.
in terms of what do you call the dangerous cities? It's a number one position.
Okay.
So at least somewhere it's in number one.
Okay, all right, all right. For a moment, I was like, "Oh, dude, did I get my facts wrong or what? Did I
Yeah.
made a fool out of myself?" But okay, we'll talk about how the city is
Mm,
dangerous for students or for anybody for that matter.
yeah.
But okay, you got admits from a lot of universities.
Mhm.
St. Louis universities also gave you a scholarship. Do you want to talk about the scholarship? What was about the scholarship? How did you apply?
So for a moment, from childhood, coming to my 10th grade or the intermediate, it's almost 95 to 97%. My percentage was 95 to 97. But
Okay.
when I was in my bachelor's, I thought not to focus more on the academics.
Hmm.
So I thought I started focusing on different aspects, like different clubs. I'll participate in different clubs,
Okay.
short film club, dramatics club, a lot of clubs.
Hmm.
So I got a not so good marks in my bachelor's. I got a decent marks, I just got 7 CGPA. So that's all my bachelor's GPA was. But my intermediate I got 97%, and my 10th grade I got 95%. So
Interesting.
the thing what happened is I was not worrying about the CGPA when I was in bachelor's, because I don't have any thought of going abroad. So I just want to secure a job over here back in India. So I thought CGPA doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, like in the sense, it is not only the mean to get job.
Yeah, yeah.
So in my knowledge, what I thought was, you just need a decent CGPA to enter the placement. So from there, you will get a job based on what you wrote in that exam and how
Hmm.
your interview has been done.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's only my that was only my point. So I just don't want to concentrate more on the CGPA.
Okay.
So later I got the job. First I was placed in Collegedunia company. I done 6 months internship there. Later after that internship I just got another offer from Accenture, so I shifted to Accenture. So these all everything done on the written exams and interview. Nothing is related to my CGPA and anything. Nothing is related.
Hmm. Hmm.
So till then that was fine. So later when I thought to do masters, I started applying universities. I got an what do you say admit from St. Louis University. So
Yes.
they started giving scholarship based on your bachelor CGPA.
Okay. So a merit-based scholarship.
Merit based scholarship only,
Okay.
or that's nothing based on your GRE or DUALINGO, nothing. So that's completely based on your CGPA.
What's the amount that this whole
Yeah.
scholarship is worth for?
So I got 7 CGPA in my bachelor's.
Okay.
For my GPA, they have given me $5,500 of scholarship for whole master's program.
Acha.
5,500 for 4 semesters. It
For
will divide
for both the years.
for complete master's program.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And I have seen my friends who got a better CGPA like 8.5 or 9. They got scholarship like $8,000 or $10,000 even for the master's program.
What is the name of the scholarship as well?
It doesn't have any name actually. You don't need to apply it separately. They'll
Okay.
just give it directly when you apply for the St. Louis University.
Hmm.
You are directly eligible for the scholarship program. So
Okay,
they
all right.
thought you are eligible for it. If they thought your CGPA was decent enough, they'll give the scholarship.
Okay.
I don't know the current situation, but the last year's situation was this because there was a lot of increase in admits. So I don't know still it was there or not, but most probably it was there actually.
Okay, cool. Understood. So now, talking about your whole admission process, what all major documents were involved while you were processing your whole admission thing?
So it's like every other college. It's like SOP, LORs.
How many SOPs did you have to write?
No, SOP is one just. LORs are 3.
Okay, 3 LORs.
3 LORs and 1 SOP.
Who gave you the LORs? What all?
Yeah, so I visited my professors who taught to me in my bachelor's. So all my professors have given me the LORs, 3 LORs. I think 2 is fine actually, but I submitted 3. So minimum requirement is 2, I guess.
Okay, all right, interesting.
So
Cool.
and we need DUALINGO score. Of course, GRE is waived off, so you don't want to give your GRE's exam. So I just applied this university with DUALINGO itself, and the application was free actually. No need to pay anything.
Interesting. It was free at that time, or it is still free as well?
I think it's still free, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I'm not sure, but I think it's free.
Okay, all right. I want to ask, why did you go for Duolingo and why not IELTS?
Yeah. So the thing is, it's almost the peak time. So I do want to apply the universities as soon as possible. So when I checked for this IELTS slots, in the last 2021 December, I guess I was in the 2021 December. So I want to do my master's at 2022 August.
Okay.
So I want to apply the universities as soon as possible because just there is only 5 to 6 months gap, right? So we need to apply the universities, we need to get the admit and visa and blah blah blah. So there's no much time. So when I checked for IELTS slots, it's almost there are slots available after 2 months actually.
Okay.
So I thought, and Duolingo is really cheaper. I thought, okay, just 3,000 rupees. So why don't you give it a try? So that's when I started just practicing some basic papers that was available in the Duolingo website only. So I just gave 2 to 3 test papers. Later, I directly gave my test.
Okay, interesting. Now, going forward with your whole visa interview or the visa process, did you also have to give any visa SOP for that matter, or how did the whole interview go? What was the whole process? Can you elaborate?
Yeah, so after getting my admit, I got my visa slot early actually. I just got my visa slot in May 21st, 2022.
Okay.
So too early for me. Whereas my college is going to start in August. So I was pretty confident that even if my visa got rejected, okay, I'll at least have some time to get my second visa schedule.
Yes.
So I was a little bit confident on that matter. So my visa interview was really smooth actually. So I just applied I just filled the DS-160 and applied I paid the visa fee and I got the visa schedule. And later on, I started watching some videos like this videos, some visa tips and all. So my interview and biometrics was scheduled in Delhi. Was off to Delhi. There in my friend there are 2 people. They're I think they are H1B people. So 2 people who got rejected actually. So next one is me. But luckily, I approved my visa.
What all questions were asked in this whole interview?
The lady was not so friendly actually. She was doing her work. Some visa officers we heard that they're really friendly, and some the officer.
Some are very rigid and strict.
Yeah, so that kind of person. So that kind of person she was, American lady. So she asked me what are the colleges you applied, which you got approved and which you got rejected, and why this specific university among the other universities. And I answered the same as I told you, I got some scholarship over here, and the tuition fees And of course the course curriculum is flexible in this university compared to the other universities. So I answered this, and
Okay.
later she asked me about the funding
Okay.
loan. I just answered it as I
Did
took the
you take a loan? Okay.
education. I took it from Credilla.
Credit. What was the interest rate?
It was 11.5% at that time.
Okay, and now how has it turned out?
I don't know. I was receiving text. I was came to open my phone when I came to India. So there were a couple of messages saying that every 2 months, your interest was increased to this person. Your interest was increased to this person.
Hmm.
But till today, I was not sure how much it finally went to. I just wanna call them and verify that. So I'm not sure.
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course, interest rates are very dynamic and
Yeah.
they
Very
keep on
dynamic.
changing.
Very dynamic.
Okay. While you are selecting your university, I think for international students it is also very important uh, uh, what is the details about the course and the curriculum, right? I
Mhm.
want to talk about your particular program. Can you elaborate what is the course structure like? What all topics are you guys studying? And
So
what
my
to what
yeah.
to basically expect out of your program?
So my program is I'm doing my master's in information systems.
Hmm.
So this particular course is a blend of both management and the software thing. It's a blend
Okay.
of both the management and software thing
Okay.
in the companies. So we study how the company works in terms of management and in
Hmm.
terms of technology as well.
Hmm.
So we study both the things. So most probably we study what are the management techniques that companies are using right now, or what
Okay.
they use in the start of the career, like start,
Okay.
you know. And coming to the technology, we study mostly. We do study on database SQL,
Hmm. Hmm.
SQL thing. So we study. We work like how to say, like, yeah, it's completely it's like a blend of both the management and technology.
Okay. Understood.
uh,
Understood.
yeah, we study statistics, and yeah,
Okay.
the final at the end of the course, we focus on becoming database administrators, database managers,
Okay.
kind of thing,
Okay. Okay.
even data.
Cool. Cool. All right. Understood.
Yeah.
Now, I was going through. We'll come back later to your campus life as well. But I was going through St. Louis University, and of course, the university is really beautiful. Pretty architecturally rich building,
Yeah.
and of course a whole Catholic look. Looks like a museum or something. Do you want to explain what is the vibe around your campus, inside your campus? how
Yeah,
how is it like? What was your first reaction when you saw your whole campus from inside?
it's like you're in the Harry Potter world actually.
Yeah.
There's one particular building that looks exactly like the Harry Potter, those buildings, the huts over there. It looks
Hmm.
exactly like you're in the Harry Potter world.
Hmm.
The clock.
What is this building's name?
That's a tough question. I don't remember. We usually call it as the haunted building actually.
Okay, all
So
right.
no one, that particular building, no one stays there. It's
Okay.
it just remains locked, and it's open for the visitors on particular days only. So it's just empty inside.
Okay.
We heard that that building is not the university's building, but
Okay.
it's the building of some other individual person who died many years ago. So
Okay.
just remain like that. But that's in middle of the university.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting, interesting. I never imagined even universities and colleges abroad have
Mhm.
conspiracy ghost theories, but okay,
Even
interesting.
if you wanted to know more interesting, we got a real, the haunted story which was real actually.
Why not? Go ahead.
Yeah, like the what do you call that building? I was really bad at remembering these building names.
No
Okay,
worries.
so there was this one particular building in the college, which was in the news almost 100 years ago, I guess.
Oh.
So there in that particular floor, that like it got almost it's a six-story building, I guess. So
Hmm.
some sixth floor or something on particular room, the exorcism was performed in 100 years
Oh.
ago. So that
Oh.
was real, and that was on the news as well. So later that whole floor is closed until now. but that building is still open, but that floor is closed. So
Okay.
we got to know that there was a church beside the college. Even that's the university's church.
Hmm.
So some 100 years ago, the father in the church and some other officials in the college who belong to the church has performed the exorcism on a small kid.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was real. You can search in the Google.
Damn. I think with me and all of our viewers, now after hearing your story, we are gonna Google everything about it. We want to know more deeds about this whole story. But okay, I hope you never encountered any ghosts on the campus.
Yeah.
But interesting. How has been your campus life? How is it being an Indian in St. Louis University or being an Indian in US? How has the whole experience been?
The first thing choosing this college is I thought like many people go directly to Texas colleges, so I thought there will be more Indians. Whereas St. Louis universities, I haven't heard much about any people saying St. Louis University. So I thought there will be some, not so many Indians. I thought there will be
Hmm.
not. So I chose this university. That's one of the main reason I chose this university, so that we can get part times, and jobs easily. So I thought
Hmm.
that was my calculation.
Okay.
So when we go to the St. Louis University, we were 350 students, something around
Hmm.
300 students for that specific university, all the programs.
Hmm.
So that people over there has told me that you guys came in a large number. This was the highest number we ever seen Indians coming to this college. So
Okay.
I was like, okay, let's see. So later, my college, there were friends of friends, and all of the seniors who were there. They told me that there were no jobs actually, so you guys may not get a job. They told me that. So I thought,
Okay.
okay, let's see. But luckily, we got placed in we got college part times. Almost
Hmm.
our batch students, half of the students have got the college part times.
So you
So
started doing
working
part-time jobs
the college
from the first semester only,
yeah, from the first semester.
and this
That's
was an on-campus job.
on-campus job.
Okay,
So
understood.
what happened is, so we are 350 students, right? Around 150 students got the around 100 to 150 students got the college part times in the 2022 August. That's my
Okay.
first step.
Okay.
So after that, taking that 150 students, they stopped hiring the people because there are already enough number of people.
Hmm.
So remaining almost 200 people from my batch, like from my semester, who the people from my semester are still unemployed. From that semester to now, they haven't hired any people. The
Hmm.
reason is, so that semester is done. So the next semester,
Hmm.
2023 January,
Hmm.
so they came 750 to 800 people.
Oh,
It's almost more than a double.
yeah, of
We
course.
thought, oh, that's huge actually.
Uh,
So the best part is this August, there are almost 1800 to 2000 people.
oh God.
Only St. Louis University, not all the universities in St.
Yeah,
Louis.
yeah.
Only St. Louis University.
Oh
So you can
God.
imagine how the situation is out there, how the part times out there, everything.
How are you guys managing? How are you guys managing with so many students and so little part-time job options?
So yeah,
Even the resources might be affected due to such a huge inflow of students.
definitely. So as I told, we are lucky enough to get be placed in the college part times in our first semester. So our jobs are continued from the first semester to our end of
Okay.
the master's program. So
Okay.
our jobs will not get affected anyway.
Okay. Okay.
So but
What?
as I
But
said, that
what
was
about
the
the other kids? How are
yeah.
they gonna manage it?
So the thing is, there was one friend who asked me in the last August. So he inquired me about coming to St. Louis University. I said, no, the situation is not really good. You better think twice coming before coming. So
Hmm.
it's done. So on one fine day, I directly saw him in the college. So I like, "Why, when did you come?" So he's like, when I spoke to you, you said you don't encourage me to come over here, so I didn't tell you. He's like, okay, so how many days you've been over here? He said,
Hmm.
almost a month.
Hmm.
So what do you think? What do you think after being 1 month? What's your final thoughts? He's like, what he said was right.
Oh God.
It's not like don't come, but you're gonna think twice. There are a lot of factors to consider.
Hmm.
So yeah, as I said, resources are
I
playing a
think one of the most important factors to consider for every student is अभी आगे क्या होगा? Will I be getting a job?
yeah
Back in India, we are so fortunate to have colleges and universities who are going to help us with the placements.
yeah
But when we are talking about global education, that's not the case.
yeah not at all.
I want to ask about your program.
Mhm.
What is the future prospect that you're looking at?
So as of now, literally, I haven't applied for any internship or any job.
Hmm.
So my thoughts and my future calculations were like after this vacation when I get back to my college. So I'll be semester where I can start applying internships or jobs.
Hmm.
So I want to look into the situation because in the last semester some of my friends are graduated.
Hmm.
Where I came to hear the situation that it was really bad actually. The recession is
Oh.
going.
Yeah,
So
last year was a bit difficult as well.
we are thinking like we are hoping actually 2024 is gonna be better than the last year. We also have the presidential elections, I guess, in the next year.
Okay, but before, let's say if I ask you, these friends of yours, they passed out, and what was the average salary that the whole batch received, or what was the highest or the lowest salary
Yeah,
bracket that people were falling in?
yeah. So there were different scenarios actually. One of my friend has applied the job on his own with his original experience and everything is original. So he got placed at something around 50K or 55K
Okay,
package.
okay,
So after tax, it's gonna be I think almost 3 to 4K per month. It's starting
okay,
level, but still he
okay,
gonna upgrade his package and everything. But that's his
right.
first job ever in the US. So coming to my other friend who joined in the consultancy program, you know how consultancies work over here, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're gonna help us in getting job and everything. So they got placed around 95 to 100K something, but
Okay.
after taxes and after the some amount you wanna give to the consultancy people, right? So that's gonna be same equal to this people,
Yeah,
yeah, to this
of
job.
course.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. What are the job roles that you are looking at once you're
So
done?
the thing is, I'm looking at the data analyst first of all.
Hmm.
So I think I'm gonna apply for all the data analyst roles.
Hmm.
And coming to this college, some colleges we can have the day one CPT.
Hmm.
So you can start applying right after you join the college. But coming to this college, you cannot do that. So you gotta wait 2 semesters.
Hmm.
After
Oh
completing
God.
2 semesters, in the third semester only you can apply the jobs.
Hmm.
Not even the first semester, not even the second.
Even in the third semester, an internship is not possible, right?
No, third semester is possible. After
Okay.
completing 2 semesters.
Okay. 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 All
Only
right. All right.
internships is possible, not the full-time
Okay.
job.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. But ठीक है, I think in the initial 2 years, maybe people can survive on the on-campus part-time jobs. Of
Yeah.
course, if they get any.
Get any.
But cool. I think let's talk more about uh, money factor, right?
Mhm.
Studying abroad is expensive. We all know that.
Yeah.
How expensive was it for you? I want to understand your cost of attendance. Your cost of attendance. Let's first understand what is your tuition fee.
So it's gonna be $8,000 for information systems per semester. Okay, so for CS, I mean for computer science, it's gonna be more. I think it's $10,000, I guess, per semester.
Okay. Okay.
For information systems, it's $8,000.
Okay.
Whereas I get some. I already told you, right? I got
So
5,000.
in a year you are burning $16,000, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So where we already got $5,500 as scholarship.
Of course.
So we get almost $1,250 per semester in terms of scholarship. So final amount we're gonna pay is $6,750, I guess, for me.
Okay.
So it's gonna depend. It's gonna be different for every individual because scholarships is different for every individual, right? So on an average, the original fees was $8,000 for information systems.
Okay. Okay. All right. And now talking about when you are in US, of course there are a lot of expenses. You have to live your life. You have to survive. Try and build it as well simultaneously. Where were you living initially? On campus accommodation tha ya off campus accommodation?
No, it's off campus. On campus was really expensive actually. So
Okay.
expensive.
Now, talking about the off-campus accommodation, how much did it cost, and what was the whole situation like? Were you sharing your rooms? Did you have a private room? Can you maybe try and elaborate on all these aspects?
We are a couple of friends from my bachelor's.
Hmm.
We went to do masters all together actually.
Hmm.
So we like 4 to 5 people all together. We went to do masters. So
Hmm.
we are all staying in the same room.
Okay.
So
Four to
it,
five folks in one room.
no. Like it's we are actually total 6 people. We
Okay.
also got some other friends over there. So
Okay.
that's a 3 BHK apartment.
Okay.
So that's 3 bedrooms. Like it's gonna be 2 people per room.
Two folks in a room. How much is it costing you right now?
Uh, Coming to the rent, I think it's almost $300. Some $3 to $330. three
Okay.
hundred dollars is
Three.
fine for the rent, and
Okay.
current bill it's gonna be another $50. It's almost $350
Okay.
with rent and current bill.
And in a month, what all other bills do you have to pay? Is there any water bill or electricity or any miscellaneous expense as well? How?
Nothing like that, actually.
Okay.
So $300 plus $50 is the current bill. So that's
Okay.
gonna be 50, and the Wi-Fi bill it's gonna be some $50 to $60. So you're gonna
Okay.
split on your persons, right? So it's
Hmm.
$10 to $15 per person. And yeah, that's a trash bill. Everything is included in the rent, so that's gonna be $300 all included.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, of course, it depends on every other the rental properties.
Hmm.
To my rental property, that's all included.
Okay. Now I want to understand, if I am an international student going abroad, going to St. Louis University specifically, how
Yeah.
much money should I keep in my pocket for a month's expense? Right. So let's say if sometimes we go out, I'm sure you might be going out and dining or someplace. I'm sure people party as well, right?
Yeah.
How much will it cost me to go out and have one beer and a decent meal?
Uh, so you mean the extra activities, not like the rent and everything.
Yes,
You mean the
yes.
extra?
So the miscellaneous expenses, and then give me an overall number. Ki theek hai, this is how much you will be needing to survive in Missouri,
Yeah.
right?
So I think so $350 is where your rent and current bill goes.
Hmm.
So I think it's gonna be another 100 to 150 is the max amount of you're gonna spend on the groceries and everything. That's
Hmm.
the amount, I guess. So
Hmm.
that's $500. So
Hmm.
another $100 you can wear to the extra miscellaneous things. That's
Okay.
$600. It's not including your insurance.
Hmm.
Being an international student, insurance is mandatory. So that's gonna be an extra thing where we
Hmm.
gonna pay for all the semester wise.
Hmm.
So I think it's gonna cost you around $30 to $40 minimum.
Hmm.
So that's gonna be $650 max, I
Okay.
guess. Yeah, 650 will be fine.
Hmm. Okay.
That's the
Six
max.
fifty.
Yeah, we
Six
can be
fifty
comfortable.
dollars for a month is the maximum amount that you are saying that
Like
international students will be needing.
maximum is doesn't mean to go party hard and not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
of course.
Once in a while you can go out and have some chill with your
Yes.
friends. So that's with the $650 you can live a comfortable life.
Hmm.
Not a really good life, but you can be comfortable with what you have.
Okay, okay. And how are you managing your transport, and like how are you traveling to the university?
So I do have my car. Like it's almost 1.5 year. I bought my car. So coming to the climate, it's really cool in St. Louis. So you can't depend on public transport because public transport was not everywhere and it's not very frequent as well.
Hmm.
So really, we got -20 even in December's and January's.
Hmm.
So better to have a car, or you can buy you can share the vehicle with your friends, but
Hmm.
it's better one. I do have my car.
Okay, perfect. How much petrol are you burning? How much in a
Yeah,
month? What's the
it's
cost
not
of
much
that?
actually. So not much actually. Some $30 a week will be fine
Hmm.
max if you want to just go to college
Hmm.
and have and whenever you want to go to watch a movie.
Hmm.
So the thing is we guys watch movies a lot, my
Okay.
friends. So the movie theater where Indian movies are played is really far, like it's almost 25 miles, 25 to 30 miles far.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you go almost every week or every 10 days to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So all considering all these factors, it costs mostly $30 a week
When
max.
when did you decide to buy a car, or did you?
No, I bought my car as soon as I landed in US. Like I landed in
Okay.
July ending, July 30. So I bought
Mm-hmm.
my car in the August ending, actually, in a month. So in
Okay.
that month, I thought I done my a little research on whether to buy a car or not, whether to
Mm.
want to buy a car, how much amount you want to put into the,
Mm. Mm.
what factors you're gonna consider.
Mm.
So everything, it's all took a month. So I bought my car in the last August.
Okay. The general notion says that being an international student, you have to be very frugal with your expenses, right? Now, having a car on your side,
Mm-hmm.
uh, what would you tell other international students? Is it okay to buy one and get that expense on your back, or should the international student be waiting, or what is the math behind getting all these luxury facilities around you?
Yeah. So it's actually a tricky question. Like, but yeah, I suggest definitely you want to have one car, because it depends on the place where you live in. But when you are in St. Louis, I think it's really necessary, because the public transportation is not all around the city,
Hmm.
and the weather. Main factor is weather. So
Hmm.
it's gonna be really really cool. You can't even stay for seconds outside. So that's really harsh. The weather is really harsh.
Hmm.
So you can, if you can't afford the car, try to split the car between your close friends, not the other people, but between your close friends, so that you don't have any fights later on.
Hmm.
So yeah, but it's definitely a good one to have a car, because when you want to buy some groceries and all, or when you want to travel, or when you travel immediately, the cabs
Hmm.
over here are really really expensive.
Yeah.
So that's really expensive. But
Hmm.
now I have seen, like, in this semester where the students are coming a lot, there are no college part times, and so the many students are started to give rides, actually. So they
Okay.
got created these WhatsApp groups. So they're going to give rides, cheaper
Okay.
price, cheaper fare than the
Yeah.
Uber and all, but they
Yeah.
take some money, and yeah, that's they're going to do. So now it's fine. You
Perfect.
have some ride groups, but
Perfect.
better to have one.
Are
So
you guys are you guys also planning something like this, or is it a no-go zone for you?
you mean the rides?
Yes, yes.
No, no, no. We're done with our assignments and our college part. Nothing like that.
Of course, of course. Okay, Rishi, I now let's try and conclude this whole conversation. But before we conclude, I want to quickly play a rapid fire round with you.
Okay.
Uh, my only request is let's just be very quick with our answers, right?
I,
I'll just have 3 4 questions and that's all.
okay.
Cool. Okay, starting with the rapid fire round, my first question would be, if you had a chance to change a thing about your university, what would it be?
Oh, yeah. So, for every other universities, when you
Hmm.
get a
Hmm.
position like TA, or academic research assistant, those kind of jobs, your
Hmm.
fee for that semester will be waived off. But
Okay.
that is not here in St. Louis University. Even you get a TA position, your semester fee is same. You'll get paid same like the college part-time job.
Yes,
So that one thing I want to change, because all other universities have that facility, but not the St. Louis University.
you're right.
So
Fair
waiving
enough.
total $8,000 is really a big thing, right?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Fair enough. Now, what is the favorite hangout location inside your campus?
I don't hang out much, but when I was when there are classes, I'll be in classroom. If not, when there is a college part time, I'll be in my college part time. So I work at college Starbucks. We do have a Starbucks in college,
Hmm.
so I think that's my hangout place.
Okay, so is that your favorite
Yeah.
favorite spot inside the campus? Okay, perfect. Now, give me uh, give me one name where you can get a very economical meal option for international students around your university.
Okay. So you mean the inside the university or around the university,
Anything.
like nearby?
Let's go both ways. Let's go for the inside one first, and
Mm-hmm.
then for the around the university.
Yeah, so inside, taking into the consideration of this, a lot of Indian students are coming to the university, right? So
Hmm.
take these facts in consideration. The college staff has launched an Indian restaurant in the college in this semester, in the last semester.
Hmm.
So there you can get at least some Indian type of meals in the
Okay.
camp. You don't need to go anywhere outside the
Hmm.
camp.
Hmm.
So that's one thing you can go.
Okay.
And one restaurant called Turmeric,
Hmm.
that's the campus,
Okay.
uh, has some good taste, and
Hmm.
not very economic and not so expensive. That's something decent and fair enough.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Uh, my next question. What is one of the top things that you miss about your home country, India?
Food, street food,
Okay. All right.
everyone does.
Okay. Did you also pack your masalas in your bag
Yeah,
when
of
you
course.
were
Yeah.
perfect? If you had a chance to change a thing about your program, what
Mhm.
would that be?
I would like to implement some, field, the field programs, like
Hmm.
when you go to experience real-time environment in the companies. That would be
Hmm.
really good. So whatever we learning is what will be the real-time experiences we are learning in the classroom. So, but
Hmm.
if I have a chance to work on real time, that will be really good.
Okay.
Uh,
Perfect. Now, my final question. Out of 10, try and rate St. Louis University.
right now, I think it's gonna be some 6 to 7. 7 is fine. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So why are you cutting 3 to 4 marks?
So first thing is its environment. It's not really safe city.
Hmm.
It's the
Hmm.
dangerous. But when you own the city, it feels like home. It's of course dangerous, but when you just gonna own the city so that you can feel like home.
Hmm.
So that's thing. And uh, of course the jobs. There are a lot of international students. You don't get college jobs, and
Hmm.
even searching the the final after once you graduate, you can search start the job search.
Hmm.
Then it's gonna be tough. So yeah, that thing.
Okay.
And the classes, I told you one of this thing, right? The scholarship thing. That's one I badly don't like that one,
The TARA
yeah,
deduction,
thing.
right? Okay.
Because every other college that
Of
gets
course.
paid.
Of course. Fair enough. Fair enough. So Rishikesh has given 7 stars to St. Louis universities. What is the final score, by the way? 6 stars or 7 stars? How much?
7.
7. Okay. So Rishikesh has given St. Louis University a 7 star out of 10. Rishikesh, any final advice that you would want to tell all the international folks, all the students who are maybe aspiring to go to abroad and start a new life there? Anything that you want to
Yeah.
say?
So when you have a very good job, like it's my really personal advice. So when you have a really good job in India, don't rush to the US right now because it's really not good. What I see is really not good.
Hmm.
So take your time and understand the aspects, everything, consider all the factors, and take a wise choice.
Hmm.
So right now, I think it depends on the university. So coming to my university, there are a lot of people, a lot of
Hmm.
strike. So I have seen my friends who are doing a successful job in India with
Hmm.
lakhs package, 15 lakhs package, has resigned the job and they came to do masters.
Hmm.
They regret a lot. So
Hmm.
uh, you got to choose wisely. You consider all your factors because every person has their own reason for coming abroad, and every there will be different reasons for
Hmm.
different. So consider all your factors.
Hmm.
So it's not so smooth over here. It's
Hmm.
obviously rough, but if your intention is only to study and come, it's really fine. You're perfect. You're always welcome. But if
Hmm.
you're thinking to do some part time and pay the college fees or something like that, it doesn't gonna work anymore in the US right now. So
Hmm.
that's what
Okay.
I. If you're here for only studying, you're always welcome. There's no problem in that. But if you're gonna if you have a thought of earning some money while doing part times and all, that doesn't gonna work right now.
Okay, okay, understood. So now I think this is it. This was a fun, insightful conversation with you, Rishi. To all our viewers, if you also want to talk to Rishi about anything related to study abroad, we will be linking his LinkedIn URL below in the description box. Anybody can connect with him. Of course, if Rishi entertains you, good luck. So cool. Thank you so much, Rishi, for doing this. I believe this will be very helpful for those who are planning to going to US or who are planning to get into St. Louis University. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you.
You have a good Good life ahead and all the very best.
Thank you.
And congratulations, you're about to graduate.
Thank you so much. It's been really nice talking to you. It was like a candid convo, nothing like,
Yes.
doesn't feel, I doesn't feel any nervous or anything like that. It's really, it's like a coffee conversation.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. If you like the information we discussed in this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit that bell icon, and stay tuned for more interesting videos. We will be coming back again soon with another student conversation. Till then, this is me, Swapnil, signing off. Bye bye.